Hey friends, welcome back to Beer and Beauty. It's Kasha here. Today we're drinking Beer from Hermit Thrush Brewery in Brattleboro, Vermont. That's why it's called Beer because it's from Brattleboro. It's a sour because Hermit Thrush does exclusively sours, and this one is Foudre aged sour ale with local apples. Comes from apples from around New England. And let's give it a taste, shall we? I can kind of smell the apples a little bit. It's so good. Very beautiful, just tart, just awesome taste. I believe this is Hermit Thrush's like flagship beer. And if you like sours, you're gonna enjoy the operation that they have over at Hermit Thrush. Go check it out. Anyways, today's video is my February empties video. It's all the stuff that I emptied out in the month of February, including a couple things that I'm almost empty of. It's actually a pretty good amount of stuff for just 1 month since my last empties video. So let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. So here's my little box of empties right here. I guess the first thing, I tried to organize it a little bit last month. So the first thing I guess I'll show you is my probiotics. I got the Renew Life Women's Care probiotics. It's got 25 billion strains. I like to take these a lot during the winter just because in the winter you're more likely to get sick, and if you're taking probiotics, I feel like, for me at least, when I take probiotics I'm less likely to get sick, so I think I'm probably going to have at least one probiotics empty in every one of these videos. So I guess the next category we're going to get into is my makeup stuff. So if you are someone that probably saw my boyfriend buys my makeup video, you probably would have seen me open this up and completely be able to unuse it. This is just the LA Colors Volume Mascara, and my boyfriend got it for me, and when I opened it up it was completely dried out. So completely unusable, something I have to completely throw away. I don't even have a review for you because I took it out of the plastic and I opened it up and it was completely dried out. I even tried to put my Inglot Duraline in it to see if I could get it to wake up a little bit, but I could not. This video is gonna go up first, but next week I'm gonna put up a number of videos where I'm actually applying makeup to my face, and you might see this mascara on there. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but this mascara has been in my collection for too long, like maybe even 2 years. This is the Clinique Flutter to Full mascara. I think the premise of this is that like you can adjust how full you want it to be. Like you've got like different lash sizes you want it to be. So if you want it to be really thickening, you can adjust it to there. If you want it to be kind of thinner, you can adjust it to there. Yeah, I've had this mascara I got this in my Sephora gratis. As you can see, there's like a tiny little G right there. And it's really nice. What I really like about it is the shape of the wand. It's got a bit of a cone shape, so it's really nice to get into the corners of your eyes. Other than that, not anything special. I don't know if the little adjusting mechanism does anything. I think what it does is it just controls how much mascara is getting squeezed off the brush as you pull it out. So like it like kind of tightens the opening of the mascara a little bit. I don't think that makes that much of a difference. I don't know if I'd ever purchase it again because there's just so many mascaras out there on the market, but that's something I'm putting away now. Also in that same video, oh actually no, this was in the Get Ready With Me video I just shot, I used this, but I think it's just about time for me to retire this little eyeliner. This is the MAC Kohl eyeliner, and as you can see, I'm gonna use it up until it gets dull, but when it gets dull, I don't think it can be sharpened anymore. It's really, really small. It's pretty hard to hold, and it's time to retire this. So I used up an entire MAC Kohl eyeliner. Next up is something that I've had in my collection for a long, long time, and I finally used it up this month, is my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. And this is really nice. I originally bought this many years ago because Mariah Leonard said that this was kind of a dupe for MAC Fix Plus. I don't know, it's really not the same. I think my MAC Fix Plus is much dewier, but this one's okay. It's really nice. It's also very small, so it's crazy that I had this in my collection for 2 years. I just kind of forgot about it. I just hadn't picked it up in over a year, and that's why I had it for 2 years. But I made a real big effort this month to try to use this up, and yeah, there she is. That was my NYX NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I would repurchase this one day, I think. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. I don't agree. It's close to the MAC Fix Plus, but it's not quite the same. I would still prefer to get MAC Fix Plus. And I don't know if these even come in a bigger bottle than this, only the 2-ounce bottle. So it's nice for traveling. But yeah, that's the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And my last little makeup item, and I will count this as a makeup item, is I used up in Clinique Take the Day Off Eye Makeup Remover. Just look a little mini like this. This is a really good eye makeup remover. There is nothing wrong with this. Yes, there's plenty of eye makeup removers that are better, like the Lancome one is much better. This one's very, very good. It absolutely gets all your makeup off. It's very easy. It's very gentle. You can even get it into your eyes and it doesn't sting. And yeah, I do have another mini just like this somewhere in my collection, but right now I'm trying to use up my Sephora collection eye makeup remover. And once that is all used up, I also have a Lancome one, and I think I have another one somewhere too. I have a lot of eye makeup remover right now. It's gonna be a long time before I need to repurchase eye makeup remover, but this is a really nice choice. And it's probably cheaper than the Lancome or the Makeup Forever, so recommend this for sure. I have yet another eye makeup remover right here. This is the Benefit They're Real eye makeup remover. It's kind of like a lotiony kind of eye makeup remover. I have a little bit I can show you actually because I haven't used this up, but it's time to retire this because I think I've had it in my collection for 5 years. I bought it alongside the Urban Decay Naked palette when I first bought it a long time ago. But yeah, it comes out like that. You smooth it all over your eyes, and it does do a good job melting down your makeup to help you take it off. I'm throwing this away because it's got apparently a 6-month shelf life, and I've definitely been using it for like 10 times longer than that. And I tried to really use this up this year, but I am starting to feel like it's not doing the job that it should be. Like I feel like the quality has become compromised because of how long I've held on to this. I think I just need to throw it away now because it's almost all gone. And, you know, it's pretty skinny. I've squeezed out most of it. I can't imagine this is good for my eyes to keep around anymore. Would I use this again one day? Yeah. But I actually prefer the Lancome eye makeup remover, the Sephora collection, the Clinique eye makeup remover. I prefer liquid eye makeup removers, and I'm actually still pretty interested in trying the Makeup Forever Sense-Eyes eye makeup remover. So it's going to be a long time before I repurchase this. Actually, I think I have one more makeup product. This isn't quite for makeup, but it's a makeup brush cleaner. This one's from Beauty So Clean, and this is my favorite brush cleaner, but I used up an entire bottle of this stuff. It really does an awesome job cleaning your brushes. I think I have a tiny bit left, but I couldn't quite squeeze it out anymore. Just like a clean smell. I love it. And I definitely plan on getting another bottle of this when I go to Ebates in April. I do still have a mini that I'm working on. It's like their knockout superhero, like the superhero themed, the really extreme makeup brush cleaner. So yeah, it's gonna be a while before I use that up, but I would definitely repurchase this again. This is one of my favorite brush cleaners. I guess we're gonna go right into skincare now. So we're gonna start off with cleansers, and I'm gonna go in order of how I do my skincare routine. So first up for cleansers, the first cleanser I used up this month is this Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Facial Cleanser. This is very nice. It's actually formulated for normal to oily skin, and this is probably would have been better to use in the summertime for me, especially because I am very, very dry in the winter, but it didn't dry my skin out at all either. My last empties video, I talked about the toner and how it smells kind of like tea. Same idea here. It does have like a herbal tea kind of smell. It foams up a little bit. It's clear. It's just like a very good, just classic skin cleanser, and I think it's pretty good at taking off makeup too. I would like to use this again one day, but I'm not gonna pursue it because it is more formulated for a drier or an oilier skin type over mine. I'm pretty dry, so it's not really kind of made for me. It did dry my skin out a tiny bit. Not bad though, it wasn't bad. If you are normal to oily, you would probably love this. And I also emptied out a full size of this Clinique Pep Start cleanser, which is a 2-in-1 exfoliating cleanser. So it's got like, it's got a bit of a physical exfoliating property. It's got like little, like sugar or something. I'm not exactly sure what the agent is, the gritty agent is that helps you exfoliate your skin. But it's got a little bit of that, but it does break down, so it's not flushing little plastic beads down your drain. And it's also not too abrasive. It's not, my boyfriend really loves this stuff, and I think a lot of men would really love this too, because it's a way to wash your face and exfoliate your face at the same time. I actually had this in my shower for over a year. Because it isn't a physical exfoliator, I don't like to use it all the time. I use it maybe once or twice a week, if that, and I use it exclusively in my shower. So it took me a really long time to use this up, well over a year, that's for sure. But it's nice big tube, it lasted me a long time. It does make leave your skin much softer without drying it out, that's actually really kind of special for a physical exfoliating cleanser. It doesn't really dry your skin out, it just kind of buffs away the dead skin cells. It's not a revolutionary product. I'm probably not gonna buy this again, but it was nice to check it out, and I got this in my Sephora gratis too. So I just used one Dr. Dennis Gross Daily Peel treatment. I think this month in March, I'm gonna be doing way more of these treatments, just because I find that every single day, every time I do my regular skincare, my skin always peels, no matter how much I exfoliate. Like I actually just used up that Clinique cleanser this morning. Then I did my regular skincare routine, and I found that my skin was peeling right here. So I wonder if I could counteract that by using more of this stuff, exfoliate my skin a little bit better, because I'm not trying to put makeup on top of my peeling skin. I feel like that's weird. But this is a really nice, it's both chemical and physical of an exfoliator. It really does even out your skin tone and prep it for makeup beautifully, gives you a little bit of a radiance boost. It's really nice. I have a whole box of this stuff. So I guess next up I'll talk about serums. I used up this like little 100 point perk of the Sunday Riley Good Genes this month, and I'm starting to finally understand what lactic acid is supposed to do and how to use it. So I kind of use it as a in the step of serum. I put it underneath my moisturizer, and I use it on days where I feel like I need a little bit more of smoothing and exfoliation. It does make your skin peel. It's a chemical exfoliator, that's what it does. It's a lactic acid, but it does make you wake up, like in the morning I always wake up with like brighter, smoother, exfoliated, just kind of a clean slate of ready to accept makeup face. Like it just gives you really good skin. So I really like this, and thankfully I have another sample size bigger than this. It's about twice as big that I'm working on now. I don't use this every day. I think I use this like twice a week. I think that's a good amount of times to use that. And I also have another like travel size of this, so it's gonna be a long time before I use this up, but I am enjoying it, and I really was able to squeeze out a lot. I actually kept this around for a long time. Seeing as I only use it like twice a week, this has lasted me a good 3 months. This tiny little tube. So yeah, love that. Oh, I forgot to mention before I got into the toners or serums is this Caudalie Beauty Elixir facial spray. There's actually enough for maybe one more use in here, but I wanted to go ahead and include it in this video rather than next month's video, even though it's March 1st and it's technically not empty yet, but it's close enough. After using up 2 of these minis, and now that I've really been using a lot more facial mists a lot lately, I'm starting to finally understand what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to just kind of balance your skin before you put on the rest of your skincare routine. I like to use this after I tone. Like I cleanse and I tone, and then I spray some of this stuff, and then I go in with my serum, and then my moisturizer, and then my oil. And I feel like my skincare works better when I use this stuff. And it smells great. It's really kind of refreshing. The mist is beautiful on this spray, and I would like to have it back one day. But right now, I believe I have a year's supplies of facial mists, so I don't think I'm going to be buying any facial mists this year. But I'd love to use this again one day. This is a really nice facial mist. This is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. Really nice. Love it. This is a cleanser that I forgot to mention during the cleanser portion of this video. And it's also, I think I forgot to mention it because it's not actually empty. There's enough for 1 or 2 more uses in here. I know I'm going to use it up maybe even today, maybe even tomorrow. Before the end of the weekend, I'm sure I'm going to use this up. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melting Balm, Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And this is very, very nice. It is something that I got this in a Boxycharm back in October, and in October I used up half of this jar right away, and then I kind of stopped using it for a while, and this month I've been trying to kind of use it up. You kind of have to do it in 2 layers, you know. I think Jen Loves Reviews talked about this too, how it's really not enough to take off your makeup the first time. You kind of have to go in a second time, then your makeup finally comes off. And it's not really awesome at taking off your waterproof eye makeup. It does leave your skin feeling really soft. It's not a stripping cleanser. It's definitely more of a nourishing cleanser, so I really like it for that. And I would absolutely love to have this again, but right now I have a giant tube of Glam Glow balm cleanser, and I have a tub of Clinique balm cleanser, and I have a little mini sample size of the It Cosmetics balm cleanser. So I'm going to be, actually might be a year supplies of balm cleansers. So it's going to be a long time before I need to repurchase anything like this. But I absolutely enjoyed using this, and I would like to use it again. However, it's not my favorite. I think I so far would say that I prefer the Clinique one. It's probably my favorite cleansing balm on the market. And I think once I use up all my cleansing balms, I am more interested in trying a cleansing oil rather than another balm. I feel like cleansing oils would be better at taking off eye makeup. That was the Green Clean from Pharmacy Cleansing Balm. This has gotten a lot of buzz on the internet. It actually makes me feel like Pharmacy is sponsoring people to talk about this stuff. It's good, but it's not anything mind-blowing. Like, I feel like the Clinique one is better. It's nice for dry skin though. I feel like people with oily skin would not enjoy this though, because it is very, very balmy, and I feel like people who have oily skin would not like that balmy texture on their face. If you're oily, let me know down in the comments below if you've tried this and what you think of it. If you're from Western Mass and you live near the Holyoke Mall, I do know that Sephora has samples that they can give out to anybody that asks for a sample of this stuff if you wanted to try it. So there's that. Okay, more serums. I think the first serum I used up this month was this Clinique sample of a serum. It's like their new one. That's the kind that you like stick the cartridge inside of the other serum. I don't know exactly how it works, but I do feel like it did make my skin peel a little bit, but it totally made my skin look great. I love Clinique skincare. I feel like it always kind of does what it says it's gonna do. It's very basic though. As far as any serums I've ever tried, this one's pretty basic, but it's really nice. I would recommend this. That I might be getting ahead of myself when I say I would recommend this. I would just say that there's nothing wrong with it. It worked for me, but I only got to use this like once or twice because the packet is so small. But I enjoyed trying it, and I'd definitely try it again. Like, it didn't break me out. I felt like my skin was nicer after I used it, and yeah, that's it. Now I got a sample of this Biosense Squalene and Phytoretinol Serum. I don't know, man. There was a time when I used this earlier in the month that like, it could have been anything. I do remember when I tried this, it was the first time I had tried this, and my skin was just feeling really hot and red and itchy. It could have something to do with the edible I ate that night too. Like, my skin was just itching and I was freaking out after I had done my nighttime skin care routine, but I had stopped using it for a while, finished it up. My skin was itchy, but it wasn't as bad. And now I actually have another sample that I'm working on of this. So, at the end at the March empties, I'm gonna consult this yet again. But I do feel like it kind of freaked my skin out a little bit, but I'm gonna try it again to kind of get a second sense of that. Didn't make me break out, but it just made my skin like super uncomfortable, like itchy and red and hot feeling, you know? At least I suspect it was this. It could have been the combination that I was using. Perhaps maybe I used too many retinols. Maybe the moisturizer I was using was too fragranced to put on top of this. I don't know. Tune in to the next empties video where I talk about this same sample packet again, because I have another one of these that I'm trying out. Next up is this a mini? No, I think this is like travel size of the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, the collagen booster truth serum, and it's also got some vitamin C in it. I actually got this as a gift from my coworker Anthony from Sephora. He gave me a bunch of gratis that he wasn't using, so thank you very much, Anthony. I actually really enjoyed this. I feel like my skin was brighter every time I used this. I used this for basically the entire month of February. Like anytime I did my morning skincare routine, I always slapped this on. I took a little break from my Drunk Elephant vitamin C and I used this instead. And I prefer the Drunk Elephant, I think, but I like this a lot. It definitely made my skin feel brighter, and it also kind of gave my skin more bounce, more elasticity, you know, which is nice for somebody like me that's 28 years old, whose youth is rapidly fleeting, feeling like my skin is losing elasticity now that I'm, you know, getting into my late 20s. It's not bad. I'm not like a wrinkly mess or anything like that, but I can feel my skin changing. The truth is, after age 26, your skin cells are dying faster than they're being produced. So that's why young people tend to have more elastic, like just bouncier, better skin. And I felt like this serum was giving me that same bounce to my skin, that same plumpness and brightness that I had when I was like 23, 24. Definitely recommend. I definitely use this again, but I'm really excited to be going back to my Drunk Elephant serum. But if I ever was looking for a collagen serum or a vitamin C serum that's a little bit cheaper than Drunk Elephant, I would definitely consider this. This is a good option. This was a nice thing to use. And thanks again, Anthony, for letting me have this. All right, I've got 3 moisturizers that I used up this month. I have 2 packets of this, oh, there might be a little bit left in here, Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. This had a really lovely texture, like it just kind of smoothed itself and sunk into your skin very nicely. If you are somebody that likes watery kind of moisturizers, you'd really like this. Like for instance, like the Tatcha water moisturizer, the water cream. It is kind of like that, but even smoother, and it sinks into your skin really nicely. A really lightweight moisturizer. I think oily people would especially love this type of moisturizer, but even a dry person like me, I really love this too. This was very gentle, and I feel like it'd be clean. It's like kind of like, is Laneige a clean brand? I don't know. But this was really nice. I definitely would like to use this again one day. This is good. Very good. This is a moisturizer that I got in an Ipsy bag that I'm kind of happy I finally used up. This is the Glow for a Cause facial moisturizing cream, and it makes me feel bad that I didn't really like this just because it was good. It was fine. I give it like a 3 out of 5 stars. Thing is, yes, the smell is delicious. It smells like creamsicles. It smells like lamb glow. However, I do find that the fragrance was I think it might have been irritating to my skin a little bit. It more or less functioned beautifully, but I preferred to use it kind of like on my neck and my décolleté rather than on my face because I felt like it was irritating my skin. I think the fragrance was delightful. I love how it smells, but I feel like it was irritating my skin a little bit. It was very rich, nice and thick, but I think that also made it kind of harder to sink into the skin too. It's okay. It's fine. But I prefer to use something like this on my body, like I said, on my décolleté and my neck not so much on my face. But another moisturizer that I used up, a little sample size from Sephora, one of the 100 point perks, is this Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. This is just the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. I really, really love this. This is a beautiful, lightweight moisturizer. It smooths onto your skin almost kind of like in a silicone-y kind of way, but then it sinks into your skin really nicely. And I do believe that it does keep your skin hydrated for days. Like, you put this on once and your skin feels hydrated for the next like 2 days. Maybe not 3 days. Maybe that it's true for summertime. I feel like this will be even better for summertime. I do like to have like heavier, thicker, more like Dr. Brandt, Cicapair kind of moisturizer in the winter. But this was really nice. I rather enjoyed this. I actually might even include it into my favorites. Favorites are probably already up when I post this, so you'll know if this gets included in my favorites. I think it will be. And this little tube lasted me most of the month. I had to squeeze really hard to get it out of here. The problem with tubes that are this small is that you can't actually squeeze them. I think I used my teeth at one point to squeeze it out. Don't try that at home, kids, but I really like this cleanser. This moisturizer. I'd absolutely use it again. Lots of Clinique this month. I swear, not sponsored. But yeah, I used up 4 Clinique products this month. Crazy. I am a big fan of Clinique though, so Clinique, if you want to sponsor me, I will talk about all my favorite Clinique products. Don't test me. Okay, so before we move on to the next category, the last category for skincare would be masks. So I used up 4 sheet masks this month. The first one I think I used was this Bamboo Miracle Clay Facial Hydrate Bamboo Sheet Mask. I forget, what is the brand? Cruelty-free, PETA certified, and it's supposed to be a hydrating sheet mask, like a clay sheet mask. It definitely felt like it had like clay in it. It was nice. It felt purifying. I don't know if it was totally moisturizing, but it didn't dry out my skin, so I guess there is that. And I felt like my skin was really nice after I used it, so would recommend. I think my boyfriend got me this for Christmas. Out of all the different clay masks I've used in my life, this one's not bad. Not bad at all. Then I tried the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm Sheet Mask. It's supposed to be hydrating and mattifying. My boyfriend also bought this for me for Christmas. He was really sweet because he bought me like a ton of sheet masks. It was actually kind of crazy. And they were all hydrating. Like all of them described themselves to be hydrating sheet masks, which is crazy because some of them are not. A lot of them were claimed to be both mattifying and hydrating. And the bamboo mask back there, it was really weird that it was a clay mask. It definitely had clay in the sheet mask. Clay masks are typically supposed to, purify. They're supposed to clean out your pores and stuff. Well, it's interesting to me how they've engineered these new formulas to make these masks both mattifying and hydrating. I definitely felt like my skin was really pretty after I used this. I'm probably not going to buy this again just because I don't suffer with excess oil. I actually would like to have more oil, so I'd like to keep my oil. This says it deeply hydrates, balances skin, and visibly reduces pores. Definitely felt like my pores were smaller after I used this. And it's got hyaluronic acid and green tea. I love those ingredients. This was really nice. I might actually buy this again one day just because it's probably available at Ulta, and it was really nice. Normal to combination skin. Yeah, I feel like it could have been more hydrating for somebody like me, but it was nothing wrong with it. It didn't break me out. The whole idea of using a sheet mask is your skin's supposed to just look way nicer after you use it, right? So that definitely did that. This was great. I highly recommend. I also used up this sheet mask that I got in an Ipsy bag. This is the Juice Up Kale Mask, and this was a little bit more hydrating, nourishing, really nice, smelled great, hydrating, but like not like thick. Like I felt like the serum sunk into the skin really nicely, and I would recommend. Very good. I would like to use it again. Next up is my favorite sheet mask of the month. This I got in a Boxycharm. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Sheet Mask. And I used the sheet mask on a day that I was totally hungover. And I just put it on my face and just laid down for half an hour. And made my skin not look hungover at all. And I actually ended up using the leftover serum that was inside the packet in my skincare for the next couple days. Like I used it as my serum for the next couple days, and your skin, it just made my skin like more hydrated and just plumper and prettier. I wish that the other masks beforehand had a little bit more of the dewy effect that this mask had. Like the other masks had more of a mattifying effect. I wish it was just a little bit juicy. It would just make your skin look juicy the way that this mask does. And I have one more of these, so I'm so happy to have one more. I might even use it soon just because it's wintertime and my skin is thirsty, you know? All right, let's go ahead and start with something that's actually not fully finished. I think I have enough for 1 or 2 uses left in this, but this is the Nioxin Color Safe Cleanser Shampoo. If you saw my empties video from last month, you'll know that I already used up the conditioner way a long time ago, and I still haven't used this up. Like I still need to use it one more time. It's definitely a problem that in the box, the 3-step system box, that the conditioner and the shampoo are the same exact size. However, you go through the conditioner twice as fast. Like there needs to be twice as much conditioner to match how much shampoo there is. And I feel like my hair is growing. The whole point of Nioxin is that it's supposed to help your scalp be really healthy so that it promotes hair growth and it helps your hair grow thicker and fuller. I guess my hair is growing, but it's not anything revolutionary, which is something that I hoped really badly that it would be. If you're somebody that has thin hair, you probably dream about having thicker hair all the time, as do I, especially because this time of year my hair has been really breaky. I dyed my hair teal last year, and I think the bleaching really caused a lot of damage to the lower part of my hair. Luckily, I didn't dye my whole head. I just dyed the lower part of my hair, which is the more dead part of my hair. So I haven't destroyed my entire head of hair, just the lower end of it. Yeah, I guess it's slightly promoted hair growth, but nothing revolutionary. I feel like my hair is still very thin and still pretty short. I'd like it to be much longer than it is. So, but I do have 2 more boxes of Nioxin, the 3-step system. So I will be using another box of this stuff, and I will let you know if maybe it's the number 3. Maybe the color safe one is not as effective as the others. So we'll learn about that too. This is something that goes with that. This is the Nioxin scalp treatment. I used this up a while ago, actually. I haven't used this in a little while now. But yeah, this is just like a foam that you would apply to your scalp, and it's supposed to treat your scalp, promote hair growth, yada yada. And yeah, same with this. I definitely see my hair is growing, but I don't know if it's that much faster. I don't think it's nothing revolutionary to me so far, which is a bummer because I really wanted this to work a lot more than it has. But I'm not giving up on it. I'm gonna use a whole nother, like 2 more 3-step systems, 2 more shampoos, 2 more conditioners, 2 more scalp treatments. So I'm really gonna test out Nioxin hard this year, and I'll let you know if it's really, really working. Dyed my hair back in December, and I had this like box dye conditioner that was inside of my box dye. It's box dye conditioner, and it's really nice. I love Clairol Natural Instincts. That's probably one of my favorite box dyes. The conditioner is really hydrating. It makes your skin really soft. Smells great. Is it something revolutionary? Should you buy the box dye just to have this conditioner? I don't know. I don't think so. If I ever need to box dye my hair again, I'll definitely use Clairol Natural Instincts. I don't use this like once a week like it says on the box. Like I have other conditioners that I prefer to use. I actually kind of rotate which conditioners I use a lot. Just crazy that the Nioxin conditioner I used up so much faster, even though I always use that same shampoo, except for when I use my Briogeo exfoliating shampoo. But I constantly rotate conditioners, so the fact that the conditioner got used up so much faster, it's just a weird thing. It's a weird thing. But yeah, I just kind of kept this around in my shower to use whenever I didn't know which conditioner to use, and it's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's great. I feel like it might be a little bit silicone-y, but I don't know. And one last hair item. This took me a year to use up, and this is really awesome. This is actually in the old packaging. It's been like rebranded since I bought this last year. But this is the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. It's like a deep conditioner for your hair. It's like a hair mask. I believe they call it now L5. It's the one with almond protein. This is it. And I haven't tried the L5, but I imagine it's probably still the same thing, anything like really close. But this is my favorite hair mask from the drugstore. It's really good. I always have a great hair day after I use this. It definitely takes down frizz. I don't know how much stronger it makes my hair. I feel like it does make my hair a little bit stronger, but not by much. And yeah, it makes you have a great hair day. I had this around for so long that like some of the conditioner started to dry out on the edges here, but it smells really good. It smells like clean hair. Like, I love it. I would definitely repurchase this. I might even get it from Ulta soon. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for Ulta to have a sale. I think I'm gonna repurchase this because I think it's good to have like one high-end hair mask, like one regular conditioner and one drugstore hair mask. And this is my last drugstore hair mask that I have, I think. I'll have to look. This was really good. I highly recommend this. Like, this is my favorite drugstore hair mask. That's actually tough because the Marc Anthony one that I mentioned in my last video is really good too, but that one's very different. Like, this one I feel like is more nourishing. That one, the Marc Anthony one is specifically for frizz, and this one's more nourishing. It's more comprehensive. It does more for your hair. So I recommend this a lot. Okay, we are almost done. We just got 2 body care things left to show you. The first is this, what it looks like. It's the Shea Moisture African Black Soap, and it's got with oats, aloe, and vitamin E. My boyfriend loved this stuff. I don't remember if I took it on a trip with me at all. I really love this stuff. I feel like it was really gentle, was moisturizing, which was really nice in the wintertime. And I love the scent. The scent is just like, I don't know, it smells like clean people. It's almost kind of vanilla-y, but like it's just like a little undertone of a vanilla scent. It's hard to describe it, but I felt like it was help calm my psoriasis, help moisturize my skin. Really good job of lathering up, making you foamy, making you clean. My boyfriend loves this stuff too. And it's for severely dry skin. That's cool. Cruelty-free. Shea Moisture is an awesome brand. And I think I'd definitely love to buy this again one day. I think I got this at TJ Maxx. I just got the little sample size, but I would definitely buy this again one day. Stephanie Nicole recently talked about a body wash from Dr. Teal, the Epsom salt people, Dr. Teal's, I think they're called. I really want to try that next. I think that's gonna be my next like drugstore body wash that I try. But this was really good. Highly recommend that. And last thing I have to show you is I used up my Moroccan Rose Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. Oh, this stuff is so good. You guys, this is so good. And it's so cheap. I think it's like $7 or $8 for this giant tub that lasts forever. My boyfriend loves this stuff too. The scent is just delightful. I've used up an entire tub of this. And in another empties video I showed you I used up an entire tub of the kukui nut scent. Both amazing scents that I love. Like, they're just delicious. Like, I love the Moroccan Rose scent, but I love the kukui nut scent. They were both really kind of sweet, but also very clean. They do an amazing job exfoliating. Like, it's a sugar scrub, but it's got enough oil that it doesn't make it helps the sugar not break down right away, so you can get a really good exfoliation in. And the oils in it also moisturize your skin really nicely too. It smells great. It makes your skin look beautiful and smooth and exfoliated. It is a big reason, like, it helps treat my psoriasis in a big way. Like, if you're somebody that has plaque psoriasis on your skin, like on your body, a good exfoliator is really important, and followed by like a really good body butter. And this has been really great. I'll definitely be repurchasing this again. It's gonna be a really long time before I repurchase this, just because I have my Sponge Gel body buffer that I'm using right now. I'm trying to use it up until it stops being foamy. And then I have a Shea Moisture scrub that I'm going to be using after that. So I am going to look forward to the day I get to use this and repurchase this again. Really good stuff. I love it so much. Okay, so that is it, guys. That is my February empties. These are all the things that I used up in the month of February, what I thought of them, what I repurchase. what I already did repurchase. Yeah, I already have backups of the Nioxin. I have plenty of cleansers. I have plenty of eye makeup removers. So you know, I explained everything. I hope you really enjoyed watching this. Let me know down below in the comments if you use Nioxin and what you think of it, because I feel like it's just not really working for me. But I do have a whole nother kit that I'm going to be using, so we'll see about that. Maybe I'll have better luck with the next kit. Who knows? Let me know down in the comments what you used up this month and what your favorite thing that you used up in February was. I'd love to know. I'd love to check it out. And yeah, thanks again for hanging out with me, guys. This was really fun to shoot, and I hope to hang out with you again soon. Cheers! Bye!